and your honorable mentions. All right, so let's start the show, and we're going to start with the news. And this week we just wanted to kind of do a recap on 2020, which was, a year we'll all remember for some reason. But in the MakeCode world, four things. So, first one, Richard, we shipped Arcade.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
hmm
So Arcade
Existed
is,
beforehand, but this was like our big official. It's ready for the prime time release.
yeah, it's the big coming out, and it's been very successful. We've seen so many cool games being built there, so we're super happy that the community took it in and and did that. So really proud of this big release last year. The other thing was Python. This you could write in
Yeah.
JavaScript, and now you can write in Python. We'll do a quick demo of that later on. So if you haven't followed the MakeCode news, if you're in Arcade, you can write Python and also in Microbit. We have a we have a special flavor of Python that's meant to learn the syntax and that's meant to work well with MakeCode. Third news of the year, big news. Well, come on, Richard, your turn.
Oh, gotcha. All right. The Microbit V2 release.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, there's a new Microbit. It's awesome. It has a speaker. Everything's on diagonals instead of aligned like squares. Yeah. So this was a big effort with us kind of updating our site to support all of these new features of this Microbit V2. And there's some really cool features. I think the speaker alone is just like super awesome.
You can't see
Um,
anything. Yeah.
you should
Yeah,
definitely
check
check
it
it out,
out.
though.
And
Um,
yeah, the picture you'll see the black box that are sideways, and there's a little dent on the thing. That's how you recognize it. But major hardware upgrade on the Microbit with the same price. So massive work from the foundation, and we did quite a bit of work under the wraps to just so that the transition is seamless. And that's
yep.
and plus a few blocks. There's some very cool sounds if you find them in there. All
Yeah, the
right,
new Microbit
Microbit.
also has a lot more, power, so you can do a
Let,
lot, cool things with it. I think we
we have
showed a
so
demo on
much
our
memory
blog.
now. It's like
Yeah, we showed a demo of our blog of the Microbit actually running arcade, and that's really cool. Um,
yeah, that's going to be coming up this year. We'll be working on some kind of accessory that lets you program arcade games with the Microbit V2. So check this out. We'll announce it on the MakeCode show. So make sure you tune up to this channel. And the last one is the last year's Hour of Code, which was themed around arcade and was a big hit. I think people really liked it. So maybe Richard, you know a lot of you've gone through that, or it was a
yeah,
pretty
no,
cool
it's a lot of
concept.
fun. So it's got three parts. We've got a coding activity where you get to code a game called Shark Attack. And it's kind of like a choose your own adventure. You get to like mix and match different parts to make the game how you want to do it. That was a lot of fun. It was kind of an experimental thing that me and another dev on the team put together, and it ended up being a lot of fun. Um, uh, but afterwards, the entire team chipped in, and it's got a lot more, much better content than what we initially wrote. There's also a design activity, which is all about drawing sprites, design the clovers, where you get to draw your own clovers and kind of have them show up in your game. And then finally, there is a game called Asphadel Follows Directions. And this is a game that's kind of like coding light. We actually wrote it on the MakeCode Arcade advanced live stream, and then I added a bunch of stuff after it. But you can see us code it. And yeah, you like take a little witch and you guide her around the world using these arrows that you put down in front of her. And it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, if you have access to a little one that wants to learn coding, it's a super fun game to learn. It's kind of micro coding puzzle, but there's no text. It's just iconic and super cool. And this game it's built in arcade, right? So it's really
Yeah,
impressive what was built there.
it's all
All
written in
right,
blocks. You can go and look
it's
at the
all
coding.
written blocks. You can open it and edit it if you dare.
hmm
Cool. So that was kind of four highlights for last year, but definitely excited about 2021. We've got an activity going on right now. If you've seen Wonder Woman, the new release, we have a coding a coding activity there or a built-in game, just make sure you know type in this URL and you can go and do it. It's ongoing right now, so go and check it out if you like the movie. You can go and do that. All right. And now we're going to talk about Tick-Tock because we're cool. So
Yeah, with it.
we've started, and thanks to Lizzie driving, you can see her. She's there. We're starting a TikTok account, and we'll post cute little videos. So if you're on TikTok, make sure you subscribe to MS MakeCode and follow our channel. So I don't know if that qualifies as big news, but we stay up
It's
with the
pretty cool though.
times.
I watched some of the videos and they were fun. So
Yeah, very cool. So follow us on. We'll still be on Twitter and all the other channels for sure. All right.